What's up, everybody watching on their computer, smartphone, tablet, or TV? This is Andy, and today I gotta talk to you about a very big issue going on in the NBA, and that is star players being rested on nationally televised games. This is becoming a big issue, and I need to address it. So, in case you weren't watching last night, the 18th, the Cavs were playing the Clippers. And Tyronn Lue decided to sit down LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love on a nationally televised game. And the fans were chanting, "We want LeBron." Yes, Clipper fans were chanting this. Well, Blake Griffin played, Chris Paul played, DeAndre Jordan played. Basically, every star player on the Clippers played last night. But nobody on the Cavs, who their star players, didn't even play last night. Not one single minute. LeBron, Kyrie, and Love were all in their practice shirts because the next night they want to get ready to play the Lakers, which has no meaning whatsoever. Let's go back about 5 years. Yeah, let's go back 5 years. About how this issue started in the first place. Yeah, because it'll make it easier for you to understand where we have been since these problems began. Back-to-back games is becoming an issue in the NBA. They need to address this instantly because back-to-back games are not helping anyone. On November 28th, 2012, San Antonio went to Orlando and they beat the Magic. The night after, Greg Popovich told Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Danny Green to go back to San Antonio and get ready for their big game on Saturday, December 1st against the Memphis Grizzlies, where they actually won that game in overtime. The problem here is, after this incident, at the time, David Stern fined the Spurs franchise $250,000. And not to mention, San Antonio was on a 6-game road trip at the time. Here is the issue going on today. And this is transitioning from this problem. Adam Silver, the current commissioner, is oblivious about this issue. Let's talk about last week's scenario with Golden State. Last week, March 11th, Golden State had an away game. Yes, an away game on national television. Same network, ABC, against San Antonio. The night before, March 10th, they went to play the Timberwolves, where they lost that game by a mere 1 point. And this is a problem because Curry, Thompson, and all the other star players on the Warriors, and let's exclude Kevin Durant because, remember, he has an injury and he won't be back until the playoffs, did not play. Not even 1 minute. People like Mike Francesa and other sports commentators last week were complaining about this issue. And here we are again 1 week later with the same problem. The same issue. So, let's go back to the 3 scenarios here. Here's what I would do to have my star players play on national television. Here's what I would do. First up, let's go back to San Antonio's situation. I would have rested those 4 guys on Wednesday the 28th. Then had them play on the 29th. And then had them get ready for the Memphis game on the 1st. There was no need for those 4 guys to even be playing on the 28th as it was, because I'm literally annoyed as I'm talking. So they did not need to play on that Wednesday night. They should have been playing at Miami's home court on the 29th. And who knows, maybe the scenario would have been different. Maybe it still would have been the same 5-point game. But, as we all know, Greg Popovich made that decision. And David Stern fined him for it. Now, let's go to Golden State's scenario. just like San Antonio's, they had a back-to-back. They had to play at the Timberwolves on that Friday night and then go to San Antonio the next evening. I would have rested Curry and Thompson and star players on March 10th. Okay? They did not need to play on that day. Why did they need to play against the Timberwolves? Didn't make any sense. Maybe the score would have been different by a mere couple points. Still, no need for them to be playing on that night when you know you're going to be on national TV the next night. So Steve Kerr was a dummy for not even thinking about that. And now let's go to Cleveland's scenario. And this is interesting. Cleveland tonight actually has to play against the Lakers in the same building, the Staples Center. And this is idiotic by Tyronn Lue, because when you think about it, you could have rested LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin on Saturday. You did not need to rest them, sorry. You should have rested them tonight. They deserved to play last night. No question. They deserved to play on the 18th, which was last night. Not tonight. Because keep in mind here, this is a 4-game road trip for the Cavs. They have to play against Denver and Charlotte. But here's how it gets tough. Here's how it gets worse. They have to play against the Wizards, and they have to play against San Antonio. And what's so dumb about San Antonio is Cleveland's games on the 27th and the 30th, believe it or not, I'm looking at it on the Turner Press Room website. Both of those games are going to be on TNT. And not to mention, if you want to rest those guys on the 30th, that's no problem. Because Dwayne Wade's hurt. You can barely recognize anybody on the Bulls, except Jimmy Butler and Rajon Rondo. So, yeah, whoever's making these schedules are dumb. They really, really are. And we all thought the Bulls were going to be a playoff team. Well, they're still chasing the 8th seed. I doubt they're even going to get in because the Bucks are doing so well right now as the 8th seed. I am kidding with you guys, but yeah, this is a big issue. Really big. And not to mention, I'm looking at the ESPN schedule. Golden State actually has to play at San Antonio again on the 29th. This is a joke. This is a legit joke. Oh, and here's something else that's interesting to you guys. Tomorrow, Golden State has to play at Oklahoma City. Yes, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Tomorrow night on TNT. So, yeah. There's a big factor into that. So what's Billy Donovan gonna do? Oh, I have to rest my players. I have to rest my players. You know, I'm making fun of him because I think he deserves it. But get this. Let's go to Golden State's schedule. When do you want to rest Curry, Thompson, and the other guys on Tuesday night? Only makes sense. Only makes sense to do it then. As far as the Thunder is concerned, as far as their schedule, let's take a look at it, shall we? After Golden State, they have to play against Philadelphia on Wednesday. I would rest Westbrook on Wednesday. I would rest Gibson on Wednesday. I would rest Cancer on Wednesday. See what I am trying to say here? Wouldn't you want to see Curry, Westbrook match up against each other tomorrow night? I would. So, that is my rant. I'm glad I got it all out because I'm just angry about it, and I needed to give solutions here. And if I ranted for too long, I apologize, but it had to be done. I had no choice. So I'm just going to end the video. I'm glad I'm going to be able to get it out to you guys, because maybe in the comments it'll start a discussion about this. And as always, tweet me at Andy's Randomness. Maybe you guys can agree with me on the schedule and resting these players. Because Adam Silver, one thing I have to say right now, stop being oblivious. Start paying attention to what's going on in your own league. So, until